You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. I'm also streaming live on Rollo Sports. I'm also streaming on Rollo Sports. I'm streaming on two of my platforms. And you see the title of the video. They're not interested. That's right. You gotta understand that not everybody's interested of what you're doing, what you involved in for the most part. Because if they were, you would know if they're interested. That's also including going out, meeting somebody. You would know within the first few seconds if they're interested of when they hang out with you, when they chill with you, and want to see what you're about. We're in a time in 2024 as it, goes in quote unquote 2025, where you can meet a person and you thought they have interest of what you're involved in, what you're about. They come to find out they're not interested. It happens a lot more than often. There are a few times that people will give you the time of day and interested to see what you're talking about. A lot of guys is wondering why these ladies are not interested in me. It's because it's something about you she don't see herself being with you. That's the same thing for a lot of you ladies. You might have shown the guy a signal and he's like, no, I'm not really interested. And you kind of shocked. Ladies be more shocked when a man is not interested in them. The men have, for the most part, have noticed that, hey, if they interested in me, it is what it is. Back in the days when I was coming up, if you shoot your shot with a lady, she didn't have no interest in you, guys would get a little bit pissed. It still goes on. Some guys will get pissed. It kind of harass her. Now the tables have turned, for the most part, where women are harassing the men. Let's say you're in the workplace, work at a particular site, and you just did a work. You're not there to pay no attention to yourself to get with any particular woman in the workplace because more likely if things don't work out, she's gonna report you to H&R. So that's already in your mind. It's not fair. You're just trying to protect your bread. You're trying to get to a certain point in your life. So you might have a situation like with me, like when I was working at the hospital, it was two ladies was, try to shoot their shot with me out in the public, right in front of security. They had security right in front of the other workers. They seen these ladies said something. So like I said, okay, I'm gonna get one of their Instagrams and so that they can stop harassing me. I wasn't really interested in them like that. And you would think that the ladies will have the conversation. Their manager, supervisor was there. They seen it. I've been through this before at the other hospitality place where I've been lied on by that Latina. You know what I'm saying? That place I love working at. I didn't really care for the hospital to be honest with you because I wasn't into the night shift. So I already told Zach, I'm leaving, man. I'm not interested in this. When you're not interested in something, it's not the pay. I just left, man. I just said, I'm just going DoorDash full time. That. I'm out of Orlando. I was more interested in working during the day where I could get more things done. I'm not into that night shift. You know what I'm saying? And so the point I'm trying to say is some people may have interest in you, yet you don't have interest in them because it's just what it is. And so what's happening is we have a time right now, we're in that season where a lot of people are trying to show interest to you and you don't have no interest for them because you already made up your mind what you're going to do, and you sticking to it for the most part. It's like I don't have interest in the northern states because how they move, the way things are going economically, the way people are for the most part, and the dealings. I'm not interested in it. I'm more interested in what's going on in the South. You get what I'm saying? It's just more interesting things to do, more interesting things happening. So why would I want to be in a place and fake the funk? You get what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm at that point now, that going back down there, I'm just like, yo, this just get this over with so I can get back down there already. You get what I'm saying? So like you can't force people to be interested in you. That's also liking the video, sharing the video, supporting. If people have interest in what you're doing, they're gonna do that. If not, they're not gonna do it. They're just gonna watch just to watch. You know what I'm saying? It be like that, y'all. Some people are not interested in what you're talking about, what you're saying, what you're doing. And so last night, it was lit last night. A lot of people thought I was down. I wasn't really down. I was just tired of the fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna let that be for now. The stuff breaking down on these people, I'm gonna let that be for now. Me personally, I'm gonna let that be for now. Get back into some other stuff. Talk about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are not really interested in what you're saying and what you're talking about. It comes with the territory. So, you just gotta realize that. And so another thing is that in that dating episode 29, it was crazy, y'all. Yeah, the dating market is going to be challenging for the men and for the women. It's going to be challenging. Seriously, it's going to be challenging because a lot of people have, on both sides, have put their emotions into the politicians too much, man. It has caused a lot of people to break up, unfortunately. A lot of people thinking about breaking up and trying to, figure out how to deal with each other. This is a big situation. So let's see how this goes 2025. Like I stated on Brainwave's platform, men will be lovers of themselves. We're seeing that. Ladies are seeing that. Other men are starting to notice that. People are just tired, so they would rather be to themselves. There's a lot of men rather be to themselves, lovers of themselves. Go on retrobated, debt-based mind, double-minded. The list goes on. Another thing is people are not interested in working a 9 to 5. Yeah, people are not interested in working a 9 to 5, and also people are not interested of doing YouTube content. There's a lot of that going on. People just don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the creativity spirit has dwindled for the majority of people you might tune into. And I'm not talking about the people I tune into. I'm talking about what's out there. Like certain stuff you could tell. And so what you're going to start seeing is people are not going to be interested of what's going on in the comment section. People are not going to be interested of what you have to say in the comment section, in the chat. Also, people in the chat may not come in the chat as often as they used to. There's a lot of stuff going on. People just, right now, their minds is just wandering in different situations. So, as a content creator, I'm aware of that. I'm observing, I'm noticing a lot of things, and I have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about the usual individuals and what they're doing, what they're not doing, because it's already out there. We got to talk about what's going on in particular. And the reason why I know this to be the case is because if people are interested in what you're doing, they will make the effort to not only reach out to you, we'll try to figure out some ways to get certain things done. You get what I'm saying? So you can't force people to be interested in what you're doing. The thing that they have to understand is once you get to that next step, they can't say, hey, can I come in? No, it don't work like that. Because see, people take their time. I take my time too. And at the same time, once I know you interested in what I'm doing, I expect you to let it be known behind the scenes, right? And we go from there. The attention rate right now is very low of both parties. Ladies have a quick, I don't know you. Men are saying, I don't know you, right? Both parties are saying they don't know each other. There's a lot going on, y'all. See, a lot of companies are also involved in this. Let's say you get an interview. They tell you what you want to hear. And then when you get there, you realize you ain't gonna get hired because you have the credentials. They're just not interested in your credentials. They don't think you fit what they got going on. There's a lot of politics that's going on with that. There's a lot of politics on YouTube. People will hold back for want to see you grow inside YouTube. Inside YouTube, they'll make sure you don't get the numbers you're supposed to get. Yet, if you do fake stuff, they'll push you up eventually. So that's why some people just don't care to do YouTube and stop doing actual content when they see their numbers ain't adding up, when they see that the likes ain't adding up, when they see the views is very low than usual, especially you putting out a lot of effort, it could be very draining. Doing a live stream, interacting with the people because you want to make sure that you acknowledge them, that takes a lot. And so when you finish your live stream and you see that the numbers ain't matching up, the games being played, you feel like, you know what? They might not be interested in what I'm talking about. YouTube is not even interested in what I'm talking about. They say they want you to speak the underrated truth. You break stuff down, it comes to fruition, and nobody says nothing. Everybody just quiet for the most part. They're like, okay, so yeah, we're not surprised. Like, it's just too much, y'all. It's too much. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm having this conversation, because a lot of people be not interested in what you think you talking about. Especially breaking down men and women combinations. Like, I was on fire yesterday for the most part. It was fire. And then I wake up and I only see they stop it at 100 views. That could be discouraging for real. Like, that type of content that I did yesterday should have been in 1,000 views. Yet because I spoke so much truth in that video, I don't get the views. I don't get the growth of the channel. And it's like, what can I do to get the numbers going? What can I do? Because if I had a certain amount of people there, it should have been more people. I broke that pop the balloon thing down, and I put a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and all I get is 100 views. That's crazy. That's crazy. That could be very, 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 very discouraged. You know, and then if the likes is low. The likes to me is very low. Only 21 likes. I should have had 50 likes. Out of 100 people, I should have had half the likes. I should have had half the likes because everything I said, it was to the T. Even if it was a little bit like surprising, because things could happen where it was kind of surprising of what was going on in the show, it still add on commentary. This is the reason why I'm like, okay, I don't know what people are really interested in because I've been looking at my analytics more, you know, and I say, okay. Because I wasn't going to really do the pop the balloon thing. I really wasn't going to do it. It was just like I talked about it, so I said, okay, I'll talk about it last night. And I didn't even realize I was on for 3 hours because I love what I did. It's just the results. The results is telling me that the people were not really interested because it should have been more than 21 likes. I got to be real. It should have been 50 likes. It should have been more likes than usual. And so when I saw it was only 21 likes and 100 views, what you're telling YouTube, which people don't realize what you're telling YouTube is they're not going to push it. So when I see that the entities get more push and more volume than the actual real content creators, it can be discouraged. It can be discouraged at times. I don't think people realize how much effort it takes to come on camera. It takes to break down stuff, be on point. It takes a lot of energy. And it takes away from other stuff you love to do. And this is the reason why a lot of people sometimes steps away from doing live streams and do pre-record videos. Because the reason why people do more pre-record videos than live streaming is because you just go on about your business. You finish doing your video, you edit it, you let it go where it goes. You know, so I've been right on this that you might see less and less live streams because people in particular, they want to see they just do. It's just a matter of is the people interested. I have to say this is keeping it real. Are people really interested in what you're talking about? So this is what I'm starting to do. I'm going to find out based on how the numbers go this month, right? How the likes go. I'm not going to say like the video. I'm just going to watch how everything goes, see what people are interested in, and see what they're not interested in. And I'm going to find out, and we'll see what happens in the month of December. So I'm not going to say, hey, like the video, share the video. I'm not going to do none of that. Those, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it because I'm going to know just by what I talk about. If the people are going to be interested, they'll be interested. If they're not, they're not. It is what it is, and that's what I know. What I'm involved in. That's what I'm going to know I'm involved in. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Tanya Soul 100? I see you in the house. How's it down there in the ATL? How's it going down there in the ATL? You see how people dropped off? Or they drop people off? You see you see what they doing? How they messing with my numbers? You would think I have more people watching. Everybody's mostly off today. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not surprised. They've been messing with my numbers this whole past few days. This past few days, they've been messing with the numbers. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so what we're going to do is, you say it's cold outside. It's cold where you at in Georgia. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to the warm weather. I'm tired of the cold weather. I'm so sick of this 40, 50-degree weather. That makes it even more of the reason why I want to go to the Sunshine State. I can't stand this cold weather. See, when you're in the warm weather, you be like, you know what? Yeah, it's hot at the same time. At least I could go outside and do something. Can't stand this cold weather. So it's so disgusting. It's disgusting to me. It's no encouragement. It's no encouragement in this cold weather. There's no encouragement. Nothing is moving. Yeah, disgusting. Okay. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to this video here. All right, let's get to this video. All right, here we go. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
With open enrollment happening now, a patient shared a tip that saved me hundreds on health insurance. You need to hear this. When I had to leave my nursing job,
And today a job fair was held on the campus of Enterprise State Community College. Harlan Benjamin of Women Who Care sponsored the event. It was entitled, "Why Won't They Hire Me?" Benjamin says it's important for individuals to be positive and to have a current resume when applying for a position. In addition to several area employers, Benjamin also had Clothes Closet available to help provide professional clothing for job seekers.
It doesn't matter if you dress right. Here's the thing. I like what the sister is doing. I like what the sister is doing for the people to stay encouraged. The thing is, you will know if a person's not interested in you. You will know if a person's not interested in you within the first 5 seconds. Me personally, I try not to be rude and walk out because you don't want to do that. Yet there's been times I've seen people walk in and walk out quickly. And that lets me know that more than likely this person don't have interest of anybody. And what happens is these people love to waste your time. A lot of these companies, they'd be like they're interested in you. I'm going to tell you if you know a company is interested in you. If you don't respond to them, that's because you're not interested, because you think they're playing games. More likely, they're going to be the ones that's going to reach out to you. If they reach out to you multitude of times, yes, something ain't right, because especially, why is it that you're reaching out to me so much times? That means that the workplace is not a good environment. When you know you're in a good environment, it'd be hard to get into it. If it's something that you have interest in and you get rejected, it could bother you, especially if you're willing to give them a chance. Then it'd be some flunky people want to hire you. You don't really want to do it. You don't have interest of working at that place. Yet the pay might be, okay, the pay is whatever. And sometimes it turns out good, sometimes it doesn't. It depends. That's the same thing, dealing with people. Let's go.
Those who have said to us that they have had a difficult time finding employment, feel rejected, that this was going to be a smaller event, but it was going to be one that we would hope would be more impactful.
In addition to employers, Benjamin had several volunteer job coaches to give tips to folks on why they should put, or what should they put in their resumes.
All right, so, okay, that's about that. It's a quick one. Yeah, that's really quick. Yep. All right, enjoy your workout. Enjoy your workout. Enjoy your workout. Rizza Yisraela says 4th season was always tough in New York for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's up, fellas? What's going on, fellas? What's going on with y'all? Yep. So we're going to see how this is going to go. We're going to see how this is going to go because now I've been noticing a drop on my channel as of late. You know, it's not making sense. I normally average anywhere from 400 to 1,000 views. And so when I see that my views is not moving, that means I have to talk about other stuff. I cannot talk about the same thing and it's the same results, especially when I put more emphasis of what's going on. See, my thing with me is that when I say something and it comes to fruition and I talk about it, I expect a jump to happen. And it doesn't make sense, y'all. It really doesn't make sense. I broke down a lot of stuff on this internet that came to fruition. And it's like, how is it that it's not getting the traction it's supposed to get? And so when that happens, I'm like, you know what? Should I continue to talk about breaking down what's going to happen? No, I'm just going to chill out with it for the most part. Because there's too many people involved of stopping the growth. And how they stop the growth is by people, for whatever reason, they'll watch the video. They'll watch it, and sometimes I get thumbs down. I already know who's doing that, depending on what I'm talking about. That I get. But when I see the videos have only likes, and it gets a certain amount of views, that means these people are viewing, these entities are viewing, they're not going to thumbs down the video. They'll just view and not like the video. I don't expect the entities to like the video. So what this is telling me is that there's even people that may be rocking with the platform, but they don't like the video, but they'll watch. It is what it is. I mean, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. You know. Yeah. I'm really trying to figure out what to talk about. I mean, I'm going to just do some videos, some random stuff, and see how it goes. I'm not talking about these set individuals right now. Do not ask me to talk about it because I don't want to talk about them. It takes a lot out of you, and it's not being redundant or repetitive or in fear. It's just that here it is. I show evidence what was going down with these people, and it's not getting the attention it's supposed to get. So what that tells me is people are not interested of, you know, for the most part, is us hearing what's going on. It is what it is. Yep. So I'm not trying to be on too long. You know, I'm not trying to, that's another thing. I'm not trying to do too many hours, you know, because it's like, how is it that you put in a lot of hours and the views is very low? That's very discouraging. That's very, 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 very discouraging. You put in a lot of hours of your video, a lot of time, and the views are very low. That's not supposed to happen. So that means that there's not a high entrance of people watching. Because, see, if you don't get, if you have on average a 3 to 4, 5 hour video, it should be at least over 1,000 views. No, there's no question. I don't want to hear it. It should be over 1,000 views, way over 1,000 views by now. So when you do longer videos and it's low, that's not good. That's not good. I can't do long videos and I see that the numbers is low. So what that tells me is the people watch on average 5 minutes. 5 minutes on average. So if that's the case, I just have to cut it down. I have to cut down, doing long live streams. I'm not going to do long live streams. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing previously. Yeah, I can't do long live streams in the videos. It's not getting 1,000, at least 1,000 views. And that's very low considering how long I'll be on here. So just like right now, I'm not saying nothing. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm like, oh man. They're already messing with the views right now. They're already messing with it. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is very discouraging. Like, it could be very discouraging. They're already messing with the views. How is it they gonna tell me there's only 8 people watch this video in 30 minutes? Nah, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is crazy. This is some wild stuff. This is some wild stuff. Now they're saying it's 15 people. This is crazy. I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. Let me go to the next video. Hold on one second. I have to look for it right now. All right. I have another. His name is Tony M. Tuna. Okay. All right, this is going to be a quick video. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, Tony M. Tuma. Let's see what you're talking about.
When you find out, be silent. Give them what they want and walk away. When you're dealing with someone that thinks he or she can do whatever he or she wants to do in a negative way towards you without consequences, for example, living a double life behind your back, you have the advantage in the relationship. You don't have to go looking for anything.
I mean, he does make a point. If you know something going on and you have the intel, yeah, just be silent and walk away. Yeah, that's one of the best things to do is be silent and walk away from the situation. I do agree with that.
God will reveal what he or she is doing towards you by your discernment.
Yep.
Why that individual is playing a game against you by thinking he or she is getting over on you, don't say anything. Be silent. Give him or her what he or she wants and quietly walk away. A wise person can act clueless, but a fool cannot be wise. What they don't realize is that you don't really need him or her as much as he or she needs you.
And that's what we're dealing with right now. We're not trying to deal with certain people, and they always try to make a way for us to want to deal with them, and we're not trying to deal with them at all. So this is what's going on. He has a point. He definitely has a point. You know, they're not interested, yet they want to be interested of stealing from you, taking from you, capitalizing off of you, trying to throw it in your face. This is what these entities do. Yep, let's continue.
What they don't also realize is you can love deeply, but you can also walk away. As it is written in the book of Proverbs 18:2-4, fools don't want to learn from others. They only want to tell their own ideas. Remember this. Believe this. C'est la vie. And amen.
Hey, all right. Good breakdown. Good, straight to the point. Yep. Good, straight to the point. All right. So let's see what we got going on. All right, the chat is quiet for now. All right, that's all well and good. The chat is quiet. Yeah. So salute to the veterans out there. I know some of you going out right now with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends. You know, you're a veteran every day. You put yourself out there for the people. And it's unfortunate that many people don't have interest of saluting the veterans. Salute to all the veterans that watch my channel, men and the ladies, you know, that's in the service or not in the service anymore. That's on point. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all. And I know you're going to have a well-deserved great time out there, you know. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And so to Science Soul 100, RZA, Gold B-Dub Boogie, and everybody else, thank you for tuning in to this quick live stream. Also, those who's tuning into the Rollo Sports, thank you for tuning in as well. Yeah, speaking about sports, I got to do another ticket. The Knicks lost. It is just what it is. The NBA is just crazy. It's becoming more of a circus. You know, I'm just trying to figure out who's going to be the circus of losing, so I can win a ticket. That's what my mindset is right now. Who's the next circus clown of losing, so I can win this ticket? Because this is crazy how the Knicks they want to show up against the Pacers, and also it's another team that they want to show up. The only team that's really showing up is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I might as well just go with them until they lose a game. Man, the Cavaliers could have been winning me some serious money, man. This is crazy. Y'all take it easy out there. So to the Floridian Rollo and to the Rollo Sports, thank y'all for liking the video. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the video if you've done that. I'm out, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back on sometime in the afternoon. We'll see how it goes.